Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha, heads, Frank here, and welcome to the Frank Show, the show about everything PlayStation VR and more. Now today, we're talking about my favorite game, Rec Room, and more specifically, Rec Royale. Now, I know a lot of you have tried it, you like it, you love it, you don't know how to play, you want to get better, and you know what? Your boy Frankie's here for you. Now, most of the time, I am a Scout's honor. I'm killing it. And you know what? I'm here to help, so I got 10 tips to help you not get wrecked in Rec Room. Now, most of these tips pertain to squads, because I think Squad Royale is so much more fun. You get to meet new people, you get to have fun, chat while you're walking, and it's just a ball. And so, these are what my tips pertain to. Later on, we'll have a solos video, but for now, here's where we're at. Now, number one is decide where you're going to drop beforehand with your squads. Whether it is in the gondola or outside of the gondola, decide kind of where you want to be so you're not just all dropping here and there and all over the place. You want to stick together. And might I suggest, Glamp Camp is a great spot. Pay attention. If you land in Bucket Lake, center of the map, lots of squads go there, which brings us to our second tip. Pay attention to where other squads are landing. Yes, as you're flying, find your spot, aim towards your spot, and then look around. A lot of the time, you can see them land to your left or your right, and you have a solid idea of the general vicinity of what you have to worry about. Which brings us on to tip number 3. Try as hard as you can to land on a crate. You want to get started with a weapon in your hand, just in case someone comes up behind you, 2 guys come up behind you. At least you can defend yourself. Get ready to go. Start shooting ASAP. All right, now this brings us on to our next topic and tip is share with your squad. When you get a crate, you guys decide which kind of weapons you're going to find. If you're bad at sniper rifles, offer the sniper rifle up. If you see rifle ammo, offer it up. Don't grab that ammo. If you're better with pistols, if you know they got a shotgun, share with your teammates, and I promise you, they will share with you. Same goes for shields and health. Someone should be carrying health. Someone should be carrying extra shields. Work together, and you will dominate, which brings us on to the next tip. Play your map. Pay attention to the map. You can see where your teammates are. You can get an idea of the lay of the land. You can see where the bees are coming in. And I personally suggest playing the outside of the map, close to the edge of where the bees are coming in. A lot of people are always going to go straight for the center. Straight for the center, wait for the next one, straight for the center of that. If you play the outside, get to a high spot, you can normally see teams coming from a far ways away and either sneak up behind them, get ready for it. I like to personally wait for other teams to knock out other teams, and then I come up and clean up all the leftovers. You know what I mean? After they've battled, they've already been hit, they lost their armor. Frankie comes in ready to go. Which brings us on to our next tip. Always grab your ammo and always get new, better weapons. Whether you like them or not, whether you're good with them or not, at least hold on to it so you got it. Always grab the ammo. If your buddies don't need the ammo, take it for yourself because you might need it later. You may not need it this time, but you can be slapping yourself later when you're like, oh, I'm out of ammo. I should have grabbed that ammo like 6 crates back. So grab the damn ammo. Also, health. Always be replacing your health. If you know you got a purple, you find a gold health, grab the gold health. Gold health is better than the gold health. Blue is less than the purple health. Green is less than the blue, and then gray or normal colored, no color is the least of all, just so you know. All right, and another big tip, weapon-wise. Now, people are like, what kind of weapons are available in there? Now, all of the weapons from any of the games in Rec Room are available in Rec Royale, but I personally love the paintball weapons because you do not have to reload them. You can also see the shot, go for a distance, and pretty much get your aim right. But honestly, the number one reason is you ain't got to reload. So if you find a golden paintball gun early in the game over. You got it. Make sure you stick with your paintball weapons. Those are my personal favorite. They work so well. All right, another tip for you is to sprint. Now, a lot of people don't know that you can do this on the PlayStation VR. All you got to do is press forward a little, double tap the move controller, and you can sprint. Now, this helps a lot when the bees are coming after you, or you got to run and go over somewhere else, or you got to just move out of the way really quickly. Sprint, I promise you, it's going to save your life in so many situations, and you'd be surprised how many people don't even know about that. Now, thinking about situations, knowing one big, giant tip is listen. Listen to your surroundings. Pay attention. Don't forget that other people can hear you, because I can't tell you how many times I just heard another squad over in the distance, and I was like, okay, I can hear them over there. You guys, let's be quiet. We'll sneak up. They were just chatting away, having a great time. They turn their backs. Boom. All three of us come down and rain destruction on their lives. Game over. You know what I mean? And that is it. I promise you, if you listen, it will help. Now, you can actually hear squads from a far ways away. I hope they fix it so you know when you're closer, but if you listen, you will hear them. Now, that brings us on to our final tip, and I promise you we'll have more tips in more tip videos, but my final tip for you is pay attention to looted areas. If you go into an area and you already see that your chests are open, there's a good chance that people are nearby, especially if it's early on in the game, so think about where they could have gone. If you see some chests that are open over here and not open over there, bada bing, bada boom, you know they went that way. Use normal gameplay tactics that you would use in other games in virtual reality. A lot of people don't even think about flanking, so if you have two teammates over here, tell your two teammates, you guys, let one of them see you, let them start moving this way. I'm going to sneak back around and shoot them, or toss a really good weapon so that they're going to go out and see that really good weapon, and you know they're going to see it, and bam, you shoot them in there in the middle of a field. I mean, there were tons of tips and tricks and little things to do, and if you guys have any better ones, please let us know in the comments. Everybody, share your love, share your thoughts. I know everybody's loving Rec Royale. I love it. It's 100% free. It is 100% cross-play. It's awesome, but and I mean I talk about it enough. I play about it enough. You guys, we try to play almost every day. But anyway, thank you for coming through. You beautiful, most amazing audience, and we'll give yourselves a round of applause, thumbs up, and if you think I deserve it, then hey, you can throw me one as well. But more important than all of that is that if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Much. Monday through Friday.
Frank Show.
Monday through Friday.
Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show. Buddy on YouTube. Buddy on Frank Show.
And that's how you do an outro.
I know what else to do.